Good evening, YouTube. It's me, Bridget, from Bridget and Justin, starting from scratch. I'm here making my second video today. Okay, so yeah, I just put one out a little while ago called like extend ourselves. Like, you know what I mean? It's pretty much talking about some good things in there. So I hope you guys watch that. And I hope this video reaches everybody with lots of love and warmth. Okay, so happy Thursday. Let's get into it. So I was thinking for the people, I noticed that when I asked, do you want to become a content creator? I had some people interested in that topic. So I want to give you just a couple of real, you know, words about that, okay? And this is how I feel. So, number one, I hope this is okay. Number one, my friends, if you want to become a content creator, pick up the camera, whether it's your phone or a camera device, right? And just go into the YouTube settings and stuff like that. Start yourself a little account, you know, and just go for it. Start recording whatever it is that you feel you want to bring to your channel, right? But most importantly, you guys, what I think is most important out of me and my YouTube experience thus far is to enjoy the journey. It might sound cliche, right? But I promise you, it's the best, most realist thing that I can say is enjoy the journey. Enjoy picking up the camera phone that you have. It doesn't matter if that phone is rocked. If you can see that camera lens and it can actually make you a YouTube page, you know, and you can video and you have your storage space on there and stuff like that, or you may need a new chip or something like that, go get you a new chip for your phone or whatever, and just start. You really don't need a lot to start, honey. You don't need any new things to start with if you have a camera on your phone and internet and stuff like that. But most importantly is to enjoy your journey, because sometimes you can get so excited about what you're doing and you're doing newly that you kind of forget to enjoy the journey because you're so focused on where you're going, right? And how many times in life do we do that? We get so hung up on where we want to be that all of a sudden where we are becomes obsolete, and it becomes a place that we're not that happy in, and we feel a little bit like we start comparing ourselves, or you start comparing what you used to do to what you do now, and you're asking yourself, was it worth it, is it worth it, and all these questions, and you start doubting yourself and everything like that. I'm saying these are things that can happen. Now, through my YouTube experience thus far, that has not happened to me. I am enjoying my journey and that's why I'm telling you guys to enjoy, just enjoy the day. Just enjoy whatever it is, content that you want to put out. And, you know, if you're going to do this for a profession or not, who knows? It can turn into something even faster than you thought. Or it can just be a channel that you made for a lot of self-reflection. self-growth, memories, and you can still make a profession out of this if you just pace yourself. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your journey. Enjoy your dinner still, you know? Enjoy your lunch. Enjoy your breakfast. Spend the time with the family that you need to. Spend your time with your children. Put your work into yourself, right? We have to be good to ourselves and our family, our children, and our Most High Creator. Okay? For me, those are all the things that matter before anything. I wouldn't be able to enjoy this if I didn't do what I had to do today for myself, for my son, and said my prayers, right? You know, and it's more deeper than how that sounds. You know, I'm just trying to make it sound like pretty quickly. I have this because I lit my candle. I couldn't find a lighter for nothing, and then all of a sudden I found a lighter. I was like, oh my God, let me light my candle. You know, yeah, like I was making at one time, some days I was making 3 videos a day, sometime 1, sometime 2, sometime 3. And, you know, honestly, I'm just on my journey and I'm just going to enjoy it. I don't get like, this is not a race. If YouTube's going to be here, it's going to be here. You know what I'm saying? If I can spread and extend myself and spread my love, spread my warmth, and share a part of my life with you guys who care about me, who subscribe to my channel, who comment in my comment box, who view my channel, watch my son's shorts, give us thumbs up, make us feel like, you know, you're there watching us and good job and stuff like that. And that's what I get from it. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that makes me happy. And I know that I'm moving forward. I know that I'm moving ahead. Like, my channel, I think it's growing fairly slow. And that's okay. I am so grateful. That's okay. But I'm talking about for the people who want to start their channel. You know, your channel could, take off just like a rocket, you know, because it is happening. We have a lot of creators right now that are making their channels and they're just, you know, getting monetized and stuff like that really, really quickly. Then there's other channels that I've seen that, you know, they've been doing this for years and they're just not monetized yet, or whatever the case may be. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you just want to like enjoy your regular life that you have, and you want to like add this on, you know what I mean? And let it be a place of like adding something like an addition to your life. You know what I mean? I know that a good niche, if you have a niche, and I know that something good to do is teach, because you'll always have an audience of people who want to learn whatever it is you're teaching. So I know that that's a good niche. If some of you guys have some creative things to teach, or even just something basic to teach, I know that that's like a really good thing to do. You know, I was talking to a gentleman the other day, and it was just so random. We ended up talking about YouTube, and his wife and him, they have like a big family. And he's like, yeah, he's like, we talked about it. He's like, but we thought it was kind of too late for us to start. And I'm like, no way. I'm like, that's so interesting when, you know, you can see these big families on YouTube and, you know, starting from the beginning and doing all this fun family stuff. Like, no way, it's not too late. So if you're like a big family or something like that, or a small family, like, I don't think it's too late. Obviously, I'm very new. I'm not monetized yet. But I've watched YouTube for years before I tried it, you know? And I'm on my journey. Like, I'm on my way. I know that good things will come from this as long as I do everything with good intentions, in the best heart, in the best mind. Like, you know what I mean? And with God on my side, I believe good things are going to come to me from this channel. And I will bring awareness to the situations that I want to, as far as children with special needs, adults with special needs and mental health issues, kids or adults with special needs, mental health issues. And not only that, just like mom life, like motherhood, like, come on, it's the biggest hood going. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm a mom, and I'm like a full-time mom too, right? And then there's me. I'm a middle-aged woman, right? So I got myself some challenges and stuff like that. And for me, this YouTube channel, my YouTube channel just feels good to me. It really does. Like, it feels good to me. Like, it feels so therapeutic to me. And honestly, the topics, sometimes the things that I talk about, I don't even mean to like I don't really have planned topics, right? And one day that'll probably change. Maybe one day I will. Who knows? But I just get on here and I say what I don't like. Come on here and just be like da 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 da. Not like that. Like I have in mind what I want to do for sure. But I'm just saying, they're not like, I don't have to like fish in my mind, like, what am I going to talk about today or anything like that. It's not like that. By far, it just kind of like comes natural to me. And for me, it feels so therapeutic, you know? And I said this in one of my videos. I believe that I needed you guys, my subscribers. I believe that I needed you guys, you know, just as much as hopefully you enjoy my channel. And I hope you get to enjoy it more and more and more, you know? But I'm such a loner. I've been that way for a long time. So I don't have many like girlfriends and guy friends, and like I could. It's like I don't, you know, it's not like I never did, but I'm just in a time in life where I'm raising my son, and I'm growing my relationship with God and myself, and I'm putting us above all else. You know, my son matters to me more than anything, and his well-being. And I have to be a stay-at-home mom. I've had to be a stay-at-home mom with him for 5 years. And eventually I still just want to be able, like, I had dreams too. Like, I was going to go back to school, this and this and that, you know, do my whole regular job thing. But I kind of can't do that with the things that go on with my son. I have to be ready to go where he needs me to be at any given time. I have to be ready to drop everything and go where my son needs me to be. And thank God right now he's in his bed sleeping, and he's in peace, and he had a good day, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I did not get it, that I had the chance to be home with my son. I pretty much had to. And I don't regret one bit. You moms out there that sacrifice your dreams and your life. Some of you are dads who sacrifice and have custody of your children or something like that. I mean, but really, like, I'm a lady, and I'm like, my moms, like, I just want to give you guys a big hug, because this is not this is not for the weak. Like, probably a lot of people would be like I'm saying stay-at-home mom is not, it's easy and it's hard, okay, if that makes sense. Oh, I don't really know that it's easy, to be honest with you, because when you stay home with your child, you miss out on the relationships that you could have built outside of your home with your fellow colleagues and stuff like that. You miss out on a lot because you're not outside every day, you're not in the workforce, and there's so many fun things that can be done, like, you know, so you're kind of like sacrificing to stay home with your children. But it is fun though, because you get to be with your child. And I'm one of those moms that I just want to be with my baby. As many things as my son has been through, I just want my baby to know that mommy's right here, and that I know that I can be right here for him. So it's very important for me to, you know, build something from home, so that, like I said, I can just be right there for him when he needs me to be. So for any of you moms thinking about this kind of stuff, you know, yeah, like leave me a comment if you want, or just, you know, just, you know, I don't want to tell you guys what to do, but if it's in your heart like that, just do it, you know? I mean, just for me, I have nothing to lose. I have my privacy to lose. That's a lot. To be honest with you, to be honest, I have my privacy to lose. And that's one big thing, that one of the big reasons why I did not want to start a YouTube channel, because I'm like, privacy or platform? I did that for years, going back and forth in my head. That's why I didn't start it. That's one of the reasons I didn't start my channel, because of insecurities and I can get really real. Like, I'm really, like, not can get, but I'm really real. Like, you know, like, everything's probably gonna come out on this channel. You know, a lot of things already came out on this channel. And yeah, because, and I mean, to be expected, you know, I mean, this is about real life for me. Motherhood, my son, me, you know, and whatever else that I can incorporate in my channel. So yeah, my privacy is what I let you guys in on. But I got out of my own way, and I'm a big believer in that. You probably hear that phrase in almost every video I'm in, is I say I had to get out of my own way, or you have to get out of your own way. And when I say that, I really mean that, because that pertains to so many things in life. Like, we miss out on a lot of our blessings. We can miss out on so many of our blessings. And I didn't want to miss out on this blessing of meeting new people and people supporting me and my son. And the fact that the truth is that I really do not have a support system like that. And, you know, the love that I can share, my heart is open and it overflows with love. So it's like I'm sharing that with you guys. I'm sending you guys the love when I talk to you guys, like, from my heart. And sharing my son, like, I want the kids with the disabilities I want to see them on here. I want to see more adults on here with disabilities, and just showing their talents or whatever it is that they think, because they're human too, they're people too, we're all people too, and none of us are better than the other. You might be able to excel academically in a way that another person can't, or physically do something that another person can't, but we're all God's children. We're all God's children. So I'm definitely the voice for my son who's nonverbal. And I'm definitely a mother who struggles with mental health issues myself. And I definitely am my own voice. And God gives me the strength and the wisdom to be that. And I definitely want to be a voice for my mamas out there who are struggling. Or, I mean, it's not hard for me to say or men, because I have men on my channel and I respect you guys, as long as you guys keep it nice and respectful and loving, you know what I mean, towards the ladies and all of us all the time. Like, we could definitely be this big family, because there's only men and women in the world, right? So it's like, I don't discriminate against the men. It's just that being a woman, I've been through so much, even in motherhood, even with men. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some of these times I'm gonna, whatever, if I'm gonna get all into it, I'm gonna get all into it, right? And I'm gonna be all about my mamas. And, you know, but I support, the thing is that because I support people with mental health issues and disabilities, I'm supporting everybody that has a good heart and good intentions. And you support me, I support you. And even if you don't support me, I support you, because not enough people support people. You know, it's like we're living in a time in this world where it's like crazy. Like, I don't even really like, there's so much that I don't like, you know, like, it's like, it's a lot of things I don't dig. I'm not digging a lot of things that happen, but I definitely do like equality, and I do like love and kindness. And, you know, my son is a disabled little boy, and he's gonna be a disabled man one day, a disabled black man. Yep. So that's why I open my heart to embrace everybody, right? And basically, like I said, my channel right now is just about what you see. What you see is what you get. Like, it's really like, it's like it's motherhood, but it's what is it called? Reality. Just reality. Just me as I am. What's it called? So, like, what do they call it? Just life. You guys know what I mean. I'm thinking of Lifetime movies over here. I'm like, Lifetime movie content. That's because I like Lifetime channel, and there's a movie in there on, but you know, it's just yeah, like everybody, I don't think everybody has a niche, but I think it's good if you do probably have a niche, because it would seem like if I had one thing to say and one thing to talk about all the time, that whole avenue of those one people, even if it's 1%, they will be interested in my channel. It seems like it's easier to find your audience when you know what you want to either talk about, do, like I said, teach. Teaching is awesome. You know what I'm saying? But some people, you know, I have a lot that I feel like I can bring and on the table. And again, this is I need this channel too for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel very good when I end my video. I feel like I got a lot off of my chest that I needed to, and a lot off my brain, but I feel like it's things that need to be said. And I feel like I'm not alone in what I think, and I know that you guys are not alone in what you think, and I don't want you to think you are. So it's worth me saying and sharing. You know what I mean? And I think that every content creator, and for those of you who are going to be starting your channel, they're all going to be unique and special. But we're all different. It doesn't matter even if we have the same niche. It doesn't matter if, you know, we have commonalities. We all have commonalities, and we can identify in different things, but we're all so different. So your tribe will find you, and you'll find your tribe. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be good if you guys want to start your channel. Like, don't worry so much about the outcome. just enjoy the journey. Just start and enjoy your journey. And, you know, I hope and I'm sure, you know, that good things will happen for you. Yeah. So when we talk about like lifestyle content and stuff like that, like, I don't know, like, I do my videos and stuff like that, but it's not like I've showed you guys I'm on the Rich and Famous. Like, I'm not like showing you guys this big live lifestyle that I live, because I don't. I'm not traveling on the jets, right, and getting these like extravagant things and stuff. I'm just a house mom right now, you know. And when I say just a house mom, that's another thing that I want to bring to light. When somebody asks you what you do and you say you're a stay-at-home mom, because I had this happen to me recently. A guy is going to ask me what it is that I do for a living, and I was like, I stay at home with my son. And he's like, yeah, but how do you no, he said it again. So, but what do you do? I'm like, I stay at home and I raise my son who has disabilities. And then he's gonna ask me, well, how do you make a living? I don't even know this guy. Never met the guy, never saw the guy, don't even know the guy. Okay? It was a question that was asked. Okay? And I'm like, in my head, the audacity, pal. And here's the kicker. I didn't know the guy either. And I'm like, I've been a stay-at-home mom since I had my son. Like, I have not been outside in the workforce since then. And he was like, oh, hold on. And never came back, guys. And I was like, in my head, first of all, if he thinks that I cared, he's so wrong. I don't even know the guy, you know what I'm saying? But it was just a question that was geared towards me. And my thing is the only thing that came in my mind was, that is so that's so not good. That's so whack that, you know, people think of people that stay at home raising their children aren't probably worthy. Like, some people think like, oh, you're just a stay-at-home mom. He doesn't know, like, for all he knows, I can be like okay in so many ways. Like, or, you know, like, how can I say this? Stay-at-home moms, we're very multi-dimensional people, right? You can have a business here, a business there. You can't, you know, you cook, you clean, you take care of your children, and you're also sacrificing, you know, the things that you would probably want to be doing also, or enjoying doing this and that and this and that at the drop of a dime when you want to. That's not to say that sometimes we can't get out and we don't get out and do some of those things, but it's not the same kind of freedom by far. Like, I put my son first, and that's what I'm always going to do. No one is ever going to come before my son's well-being, right? And of course, my son's well taken care of. My son has a dad that loves him. And, you know, we have been through some hardships, if you know. Like, I had a homeless situation, but it wasn't because I didn't pay the rent. It was because my landlord wanted to sell her house. You know, she had some things going on, and I had like pretty much of a short notice to move, so I couldn't find an apartment in time. And yeah, so me and my son didn't have a place to live for a while, and then we got the place that we live in now, thank God, right? But I'm saying my son has even through that situation, and before that, my son has over an abundance, thank Jehovah God, of what he needs. You know, it's his health. My son has fought like a warrior through his little lifetime has fought like a champ, a true champ. And I've been there with him every step of the way, me and his dad. My son's a true champion, right? And he's my real idol, because when I was his age, I could talk and I could walk and I could do all these things that my son cannot. And for him to still have the brave attitude and the good attitude that he has, and the sense of humor. My son laughs a lot, you know. He laughs, he's silly, he's playful, he's lovable, he's loving, he's caring. He's just a little boy who's 5. He just turned 5, you know. So a stay-at-home mom is the most important job. I don't care if you're a pilot. Your job is not more important than a stay-at-home mom. Your job is very important to you and your family, but it's not more important than a mom who had to stay at home and raise her child or children, especially when they're disabled and have lots of health issues and crises and stuff like that, have had. Hopefully, you know, that's in the past. Yeah, it's taken lots of discipline, lots of things. But I wouldn't trade it, because there's not one question anybody can ask me about my son from today, since he was born, that I cannot answer. I can answer them all, because I've been a present mom, right? So shout out to all my moms. Shout out to every single mother that ever comes across this channel. Whatever you're going through, just stay at it, and just know that as long as God grants you that breath in your lungs and stuff like that, and grants you another day, you know, you have another day to have another opportunity, you know, to go get a little job. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, I don't even think there's nothing wrong with working at Dunkin' Donuts. I used to work at Honeydew Donuts when I was younger, and Dunkin' Donuts, and I loved both of them jobs. I worked at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I loved that job, especially the donuts ones, because I love drinking the coffee. You make great tips, and you can get all that lemon pound cake you want and all the donuts you want, and you get great tips. You know, minimum wage isn't what it used to be. And what it matters is consistency. You can work anywhere nowadays if you're consistent and you build your credit right, you know what I'm saying? And you can do something creative on the side if you want to, and you're good. It's like, so what I'm saying is that even if it's not YouTube or whatever, and it's just not this big extravagant job or something like that, don't let nobody make you feel like because you're working at Dunkin' Donuts or McDonald's or Taco Bell or whatever like that, that you're not doing your thing. You're doing your thing, okay? You're doing your thing. And I don't care how old you are. You're doing your thing. Consistency is what matters. There's people that make $100,000 a year. And then there's people that make $40,000 a year. And there's people that make $40,000 a year that do a heck of a lot better at running a household than the people that have $100,000 a year sometimes. And sometimes they're way more happier making less money. Because the people that make less money, we know what to do with our money. We know how to pay our bills. We know how to manage our money, right? I don't make $100,000 a year. And will I one day? I think I will. But that's not where my happiness lies. My happiness lies in my son's health and his progress. My happiness lies in my health and my progress. My happiness lies in knowing that my family that I know and that I love are okay and healthy, and that we all have something for today, and nobody's in a frenzy about something, you know, that we're all mentally okay and inside okay, That's what matters to me, is life and love and happiness. I'm telling you, I've been through so much in my life that the things that I value and appreciate, I'm just happy that I'm where I'm at right now. And it's true. It's true. So, us mamas who stay at home, yeah, we're doing it, girlfriend. High five. Pop, pop. And to if there's any single dads out there or stay-at-home dads that, you know, do the sacrifice, high five to you guys too. High five to all the parents doing their thing, even if you're not staying at home and you're sacrifice going to work. And that's a sacrifice of its own self. You get it? So it's like, you know, there's so many parents out here that have to work 60 hours a week and leave their child. And they don't want to leave their child. They have to work because they have to work. Like, shout out to you guys. I'm just saying, like, shout out to anybody who's doing what they got to do to take care of the people that they brought into this world. They didn't ask to be in this world. They didn't ask to be in this world. And I said all this to say because somebody really tried to, like, downplay me and my role as, like, being a house mom. And then gonna try a couple days later to spark a conversation through somebody else. And I didn't even respond because I'm like, do not try to act like you wasn't just trying to act like, oh, you're an at-home mom. Let me just turn the cheek on you. Pay no mind, guys. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to prove how great you are to nobody. You prove how great you are to how you live your life and how your children present themselves when you guys leave your house, and how God thinks about you through his eyes. None of us are perfect. I sit up here and I'm talking to you on this platform and I'm saying these things, and my whole life I've always been, I can say good things about, I can see the bright side of situations. However, I've had my ups and downs, and I've had my moments in life where if I didn't have my bad moments in life or my challenging moments in life, I wouldn't have such an appreciation for my life right now. You know what I'm saying? So this doesn't just come from somebody who's just been at home all their life and like never had a job and stuff like that. You know, I've worked for myself before. I've worked for, you know, businesses before, and I know the differences. I feel very secure when I'm working for a job. I know what I'm going to get at the end of the week. I know what I can do. I know how I can budget it, and I'm just happy. You know, don't let social media rub off on you guys and think you need all this extravagant stuff and all this money to make you happy, because, I mean, maybe some of it, maybe if that's you, then I'm not saying nothing bad about you. I'm just saying, for those of you who don't have it like that, don't think that that's what's going to make you so much happier, you know? Happiness is a choice, and it's an inside job. And that's another reason why I always talk about mental health a little bit here and there on this channel, because as long as, you know, a lot of times if we don't feel good, we feel like things are worse than what they are. And you don't want to go down that rabbit hole. We want to, you know what I'm saying? We want to think more positive because it's easier to think negative. We want to think more positive and be in the solution zone of things. And you're talking to somebody here who has procrastinated in situations and has not been the solution to her problems, okay? You're talking to the person who has done the opposite in situations of what I'm saying. But I can say this now because I know what it feels like. And I don't want, if I can help somebody to not go through that, that's why I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? It's much better to be sitting in the seat where, you know, you're just thinking more positive, you're being more optimistic. And as long as you're here, you still have life in you. You know what I mean? And things will be okay. It'll all work out. Whatever you're going through, it'll all work out for the greater of the good. Just keep the faith and stay positive. And pray, 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 pray. Let your relationship with God be the most important one that you have. And then the relationship with yourself and your children. Yes. That's how I feel. And it's just how I feel. So, I told you guys, if you are subscribed to my channel, you're going to get, you know, a lot of me on my channel. So when you see a video and it says one little title or something like that, don't be surprised when you press play and then, you know, I'm talking about different things, you know. I'm very multi-talented, guys. Put a little humor in there. So I'm sending so much love to you guys, so much warmth, as you know. And if you like my channel, please give my channel a thumbs up. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. Please support my channel with me and my little boy, so that our channel can grow. Okay, we want to grow like a plant, and we want to make our way up too. And we want to extend our hand and help the people who want to come up with us. That's what we want to do. So be well, my friends, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, through the grace of God. Good night, guys.